Testing, 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 test. Oh, there we go. All right. I am back for my weekly indie game showcase, or I should say bi-weekly indie game showcase at this stage, because I've been getting so many games that yeah, I've actually been doing a couple of streams a week because it's been crazy popular ever since I hit affiliate. I've had non-stop game offers from all sorts of developers and publishers, and yeah, it's been fantastic. We've had some really good titles, and basically I usually pick Monday to do the obscure but underrated little indie gems as opposed to the bigger games that you may have heard of. And these are by no means lesser than other games. In fact, they're titles you may have missed entirely. And the first game is definitely in that bracket because Samurai Ronin's Path actually comes from the guys at Game Hunters. Now, for those of you who watch my YouTube channel, Game Hunters are the guys who made Gunsmith Simulator. Now, Gunsmith Simulator, in my opinion, is the best simulation game on Steam. These guys are absolute masters of their craft. So, them along with Playway, of course, who are also very prolific in the simulation game scene, have decided to branch out into action games, into a Souls Light, not a Souls like, a Souls Light. So this is Samurai Ronin's Path, and I am going to be honest. It is a little bit rough around the edges, and it is a bit on the short side, but it is also Ultimate Games' first attempt at a completely different genre. So I'm going to go easy on them because I know that they are a very talented publisher. So I did pick this up mainly because I love samurai games. I love Sekiro, Road to Yomi. Ghost of Tsushima, anything samurai Japanese related, I'm usually down for it. So the main problem with this game is that it is very short. Now, when I mean short, I finished the whole game in an hour, but to offset that, the game is also very I think it's very good value in terms of it being on sale. It's only a few bucks. You know, if they're asking $20 for this, it'd probably be a different thing. But even at the cheap price, that short length, it's a little bit short. I think they could have added a bit more content. But what is in here is a pretty solid game. And what I'm going to do, I've actually got all of the upgrades here. So we are going to start at the beginning of the game. So I'm fully upgraded, by the way. I have to hurry, the daimyo might be in danger. Now, I played this with the controller, but you can use anything you want. You can use a keyboard. The keyboard works fine as well. And the swordplay in this game's pretty damn smooth. As you can see, very smooth. There's also a parry system and a counter-attack system you can use, which you definitely want to get familiar with. I love the execution system in this game, by the way. Absolutely banging. Now this game it's a bit rough around the edges, and graphically you're going to find games that look a bit smoother than this, but I mean, for a first attempt, it's quite serviceable. And you know, if a biggest complaint with the game is that there's just not enough of it, that's a good sign. It's a pretty decent game. Ow! Gotta focus. How you like that, son? The game has very smooth controls, like baby smooth. Cut off his head and bring it to me later. Well, there's going to be a lot of head chopping, but it's not going to be the people you're thinking of. Ah, you mongrel! Okay, we're gonna get out of... Oh, he got me! He got me! I was a bit careless. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go now. You just gotta watch out for those large samurai, because they can block your attacks. That's how I got... He blocked me, so... There we go. Cut off his head, cut off my head and bury me in a place I cannot find. Avenge me. Fair enough. I mean, I could have buried you with your head, but... Next level. Shadow Path. So I'm fully suited and booted. I've got all the updates in the game. I can parry. I can use kunai, so I can throw. I should use the throwing knives as well. I've got this execute ability that gives me a bit of health. Cop that, you mongrel. Also, if you time your execution right, it will actually cancel any damage an enemy's going to do to you. Eat his friend. Get this up, you son. That fancy armor's not doing nothing for you. Let's go, baby. Yeah, like I said, I smashed through this in a bit over an hour and a half. So it's a very short game, which is a little bit of a shame. Like I feel like the game kind of ended just when I was really getting into the swing of things. Also, the camera can be a little bit troublesome sometimes, but it's not like a huge deal. Enemies are outlined, but yeah, throw stuff at me, will you, son? Give me some health. So you get health through executions. I also recover health at a very slow rate. All these things are updates you get as you play the game. I'm not using my kunai enough. Give me some of that health, son. I can throw stuff too. I'll take that health. I will avenge you, Master. I mean, granted, this game doesn't have, you know, a Shakespearean plot. It's just man goes on revenge, man kills people with sword, but I'm here for it. The temple, I think we did. Entertainment district. Yeah, this one. I reckon we'll be able to bust through the whole game. You gotta watch the spear guys, because they can get an extra hit on you. Let's try, buddy. Oh, got him with the backswing. Yeah, the samurai are the ones you gotta worry about, because they can block your shots, and then that leaves you all open to other enemies killing you. As long as you kill the spear guys first, you're golden. Ouch. Oh, nice, just got an achievement. I think that was the last one. I think I platinumed the game now. Yep, that's it. I got all the achievements in the game. Booyah. Like I said, it's not a long game. It's a nice bite-sized little game, but I kind of feel like they could have done a little bit more, like maybe add some extra weapons, add some additional characters, but because I have the bones of a fun game here. The parry and the controls are really tight, and the parry and block system is actually really smooth. I got throwing knives too, son. Oh, that's a bit of a visual bug. I fell backwards off the step, and then I went into the kill animation, so I didn't actually play it. Yeah, boy, look at this. I'm just ripping through them. Rip and tear until it's done. Yeah, like I said, buttery smooth, this game. This guy gave me a bit of trouble when I first fought him, but I think the main problem is that if you've ever played like a Souls game, you're not gonna struggle with this. Finally, Samurai. And Playway can make Souls likes. Like, they've actually made one recently. I covered it here. Oh, he got me. Backhand. Oh, the second too short. Ah, there we go. Easy. I dodge most of the attack. It's just as the shockwave from the attack knocks me over. So I didn't take any, or I didn't take very much damage. So, smell of gunpowder. I think we've got this one. Oh, wait. Oh, no, this isn't the right one. Hold up. that's the last level. We'll get to that. Don't worry. Okay. So we've done these. Temple, gunpowder. Yeah, this one. This is actually where the game started to have a bit of a spike in difficulty for me. I was like, oh, this game's too easy. Now this guy. He's pretty tough, just mainly because he just keeps hurling bombs at me, but that being said, his explosives also hurt them, so as you can see, we can kind of abuse that. He's actually not too tough, this guy. If you can just don't get hit by his bombs, it's an insta-kill. Oh, like I said. Yeah, this boss kind of wrecked me for a bit until I realised you just kind of have to take your time and let his bombs do the heavy lifting for you. Oh, how did that hit me? Yeah, problem is it stun locks you. The bombs stun lock you. If you get hit by one, that's it. And I fought him without all the fancy upgrades I'm currently using. So this is probably the biggest section of the game. This guy was harder than the last boss. By the time I reached the last boss, I steamrolled him. Free health, son. Move, move, move. Ooh, had a... He's nearly dead. One more go to do it. Let's go, let's go. There goes all your own meds, son. Hope we got health insurance. Yeah, boy. That's one dead boss. Now it's just garbage collection. Just be careful, I don't want to get myself killed after that. If I die now, I'll have to fight the boss all over again. Yeah, boy! That's the hardest part of the game. Tore through it in 3 tries. It's not an especially hard game, and it's kind of a bit on the short side, but it works, it works. Cemetery. Next. We'll bust through all of this game in under an hour. We want to go for the archers first, obviously. Here we go. Bit of free health for you. Thank you. Oops. Up you get, son. Okay, gotta get those archers first. Right, fair fight now. I love the executions in this game too. And it does take the right timing. Like you have to work out roughly how many times to hit an enemy to get them into that state where you can finish them off. Now things get really, really hardcore. These skeletons are brutal. And there's just no easy way to kill them. You just gotta separate them. Okay, there goes the archers. They do a ton of damage too. And you can't execute any of them, so there's no way to get health apart from just, you know, not getting hit. Which is, it's a bit of a struggle. This fight's pretty tough. Oh, as you can see, crushed. Just because I can't regenerate my health unless I execute people. You do get a trickle of health from regular kills, but the execution's the way you really get your health back. Okay, let's get this archer. I'm coming for you, boy. Getting messed up pretty hard. There we go. Now we've got a chance. No more ranged attackers. Rip through these guys pretty easy now. House done, boys. Tear it up, son. Okay, so we've done the village. The castle. Okay, so now we've got the elite soldiers. These guys do a lot more damage and they've got a lot more armor. And they're almost all wearing heavy plate, so executions are not going to be something I can pull off too often. I've got to really just watch my health. Next one. Some free health. Ooh. So my health is regenerating. You can see it is regenerating at the bottom of the screen, but it's slow. Like in a stand-up fight, it's not going to be something you can rely on. But I can use the wall here to line these guys up, get myself out of the line of fire, and then you mongrel. Right, that's it. Yeah, spearmen do a lot of damage. We've got to be careful with them. I just got to watch my stamina too. Doing roly-poly works well, but it eats your stamina. Let's go, baby. Steamroll this. Didn't even get a shot off, son. Yeah, kiss your spine, good boy. Yeah, the execution system in this game is probably the best part. It's really well done. Ouch, don't want to get in the middle of that. We gotta get rid of those spearmen and the archers. You can see then I used that execution to dodge getting hit entirely. It is hard to pull off, but you use it strategically. Oh, do not get into a group of them or they'll just kick me to death. Ooh, my health. This is not good. I've got like a millimeter of health. Ah, dead. It's just because it's a very confined space and they're all like right up in my business. And they're all heavily armored, which means there's going to be no easy kills. And if I get stuck in the middle of a group, it's game over. Yeah, so they just kick you around like a ping pong ball if you're into the middle of a group. Might be a bit cheap, but I have to use hit and run tactics now. Just barrel through these guys' armor. We're getting there, we're getting there. Yeah, boy. Whew. You can actually parry in this game. I haven't had the need to. It's been pretty chill. We just did the castle in the rain. Yeah. Ripping through this, son. Skelly boys. Don't have time to play fair. Also, these guys will hit each other if you can get your timing down. Damn it. Second too slow on the swing. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm going to slow down. Okay, archers first. Okay, now we're getting it. No more archers for you boys. Now you're stuffed. It's a fair fight. Well, 1 against 5. Woo! Here I come, Nobunaga. I'm gonna bring that smoke and those kunais and this very sharp katana. If you are fast enough, you can actually get them to shoot each other. They won't hit each other with a katana though, unfortunately. Straight through like a scalpel, baby. Yeah, I think the combat is fun, but they really could have used a little more variety in the enemies, and also the weapons. Like I would have liked to have a glaive or a naginata, maybe some a horse level, maybe some spells. Like maybe you could use or different characters too. I think that's what this game's missing. It's a lot of variety missing. And like they've got the foundation of a decent game here. I think it's just about using it, what they've got. Straight through, baby. The rain, we've done that. Yeah, it's like I said, it's not a long game, and obviously I'm kind of powering through because I've got some of the upgrades. The first time I tried this, it took me a bit longer because I didn't have regenerating health and throwing knives and a bunch of other really cool stuff that I'm currently using. And also this execute is fantastic. It's a really good way to get your health back. Oh, that's a bit of a bug. So apparently an enemy can kind of back away when you're in the middle of an execution animation. That's happened to me a few times, which is it's a bit of a shame because it means that sometimes you can get caught out and get killed because an enemy's just backed out and like you're kind of stationary while you're executing. Thanks for the health, son. It'd be nice if there was some stuff to find too. Like, it's a very linear game. Like having maybe some open levels. I'm not talking like, you know, Far Cry open world, but maybe having some choices in where you go, different routes. I've had some bad luck recently with developers where I offer feedback where a game might not necessarily be the exact quality that I'm after, but I have a pretty good relationship with game hunters and playways, so I feel like, ouch, I feel like they would take this in pretty good spirits. Like, this boss is actually ludicrously easy because you can get him in like a stun lock. Ouch! Just don't get hit. There we go. You can see he's nearly dead. Easy. That's the easiest boss in the game. And he's like one of the last bosses too, so... leave it too quiet. We're nearly at the end of the game. I am going to play it through to completion because this is not a super long game. And like I said, it is currently on sale. Like, I think it's only about $5, so I think for that price, that's not too bad. I mean, I'd probably say maybe wait for it on sale. Even $5 for like an hour of gameplay is a bit on the expensive side. I'd probably say, like, you know, pick this up for $1 or $2. And Playway are really good with their sales too. Like, I as much as I get free games for review off Playway, I buy as many as I review. Like, usually they'll put something out that I like, and they may not. I mean, they can't give me every game, so sometimes I'll just be like, oh, I'll just buy it because, like, I like it. I did the same, like, Mech Mechanic. I loved that. That was a really good game. So when that came out, I was like, oh, I'll just buy it. Bobbles has fun with it too. He loves car mechanic simulator. I actually got a review copy of Car Mechanic 2018, and I liked it that much I went and bought 2021. So I you know, I put my money where my mouth is. If I see games I like. Ouch, you mongrel. Oh, I chopped both his arms off and his head. The camera's kind of a bit choppy sometimes, but honestly, it only happened infrequently, but occasionally if your fight gets behind a building or something, you won't be able to see what's going on, like you can see here. But, like, honestly, it only happened to me maybe once or twice in the whole game, so it's not a huge deal. I mean, this game, it's really smooth. I know this may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I love it. Ah, damn it. Like I said, and in this game, it's Game Hunter's first attempt at a game outside of Gunsmith Simulator, so I'm going to cut them a bit of slack because they are very good at simulation games, and this is way out of their wheelhouse. So I don't want to go too hard on it and discourage them from playing other games. Oh, from making other games. Oh, I already beat this guy. Do I have to fight him again? Okay. He's back again. Okay. He's laughably easy to beat, this guy. Even if he gets a hit on me, like... Because he's got such a big wind-up for when he swings. He's so easy to get out. There we go, look at that. Fall through him. Easy. Alright, I've done that one. Too quiet in here. I think this is the one that's next. Yeah, these guys are a bit tougher just because they all have throwing weapons, so... especially tough because they don't wear armor, but just because all of them chucking knives at you constantly, kunai. Too bad for you. I've got my own. One for you. One for you. One for you. Now you can play this with the mouse and keyboard. I do recommend you use a controller if you can. Otherwise, you are going to struggle a bit. But you don't necessarily need one. You can keyboard and mouse it, but you're going to struggle a little bit. One thing I do wish I had is a different soundtrack too. The main theme, there's only like 2 different songs that play as you go through the game, so it does become a little bit repetitive. This guy's actually pretty easy to preempt, he says, and then gets wrecked. Ah, there we go. He hasn't got a lot of health, so he might have been tougher. His health bar had been a bit higher. All right, we got now this one's actually a bit tough. We're gonna pull out our A game. Oh, and it's time. It's that time of stream again to greet our new guest. I think he's already gone, but let us do that now. There we go. It's that time of stream. We've always got somebody trying to either sell me something or scam me or do something to make a streamer's life difficult. So, hey, I already did this. Bro, I did this. Is this... Hold up. Yeah, I know I did this. I am sure I did this. Is this a new level? Yeah, I've done this. It's weird. The game like plays itself over, like plays the levels again sometimes. It's gonna make me fight the boss again. Yeah, I did this level. Yeah, I did this. Okay, well I guess we'll skip to the next level then. So it was this one. I am sure maybe I fat fingered it. Okay, this is the one I was trying to get to. Never mind. Basically this mission, you just have to run around and not end up in a hole, basically. And I found that 90% of the time, if you just keep moving, these guys are going to end up dropping down a hole themselves, or getting caught on fire. That works as well. There you go. I don't ever do anything. Just let him delete themselves. It's convenient. Just make sure you don't drop down a hole yourself. There we go. Oh damn. Yeah, let's I'm just gonna stay out of the way. Kill the archers and let the flame bombs and pits do the rest of them in. Oh, come on. I think as long as you keep moving, you can pretty much just let the pits do the job. Yep, drop in, son. Ouch. A fiery arrow on the top of my dome. Somehow I'm not dead. We got this, we got this. Just have to watch the pits. The pits are our main problem, because they're just an insta-kill. And also, we can get knocked into the pits. Hey! Chain reaction. This is the most structurally unsound temple I've ever seen. The whole place is coming apart at the seams. Just stay away from those edges. My health's doing okay. I'm a bit dinged up, but I can live. Yeah, this level's brutal, but I think we've done it. We're out. We've done that, yep. 3 levels left and we've finished the game in one continuous stream. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of promise in this game. Like I think, I don't know if this is a kind of. It looks like it's a finished product. I don't know if they can add anything more to it. I mean, I hope they do. And like I said, like Game Hunters is a very, very competent studio. They've proved that with their previous games. Like the Gunsmith Simulator games are the gold standard on Steam. Like. And that's why, the fact that they're trying something new, I don't want to poo-poo on it. I think it's a very competent first attempt. I think it's just all about adding some more, like. I think if players play, and it's about pricing too. Like I would put this game on sale and do like a, maybe do a 4-pack, do put it on sale for $2. This will sell. I think it's just about price. Like if you put this on, I think even $10 is probably a bit steep for a game you can finish in under an hour. I generally, unless the game is something that really interests me. If I see a game on Steam that's like an hour long, unless it's like an art style game, like there's some games that are very artistic, where they're an experience, whereas I think this is just kind of like it's just short. That's pretty much it. It just needs more. Oh, dub after dub after dub. Let's go. I think we've only got 2 levels left. Yep. Last dance. Let's go. 2 levels. The next one's Nobunaga himself, and then we've finished the whole game. Like I said, it's not a super long game. But damned if it's fun. Like, and I'd go back and there is a fair bit of replay value in the game. The only thing is though that once you kind of got all the upgrades, it is a lot easier because my health regenerates. I can execute enemies. I've got like a faster cooldown on my throwing knives. The kunai really they make the game a lot easier if you're just trying to take out enemies with the sword. You get the kunai from the start, but like without the upgrades, they're pretty useless. Because they have such a huge cooldown. See you, son. Dub after dub, baby. We're tearing through this game in record time. And that's it. We're up to the last boss. It's time. to take on Nobunaga himself and finish this game off. This is where it ends. Now Nobunaga's, he's like, I was hoping for a bit more of a challenge. He's actually, if you don't get hit by his jumping attack. I actually just found pelting him with throwing knives is the best way to take him out. There we go, just get him into a corner. Because he likes pelting with the knives, so... He's nearly dead. Unfortunately... Oh, there we go. You're not going to surrender? I just killed your feudal lord? No? Not going to do seppuku? Too bad for you, son. The age of Nobunaga has come to the end. It's the age of goats. I'm going to try and execute him. No, okay. It's over. My revenge has been exacted. And that's the end of the game. So it's a bit anticlimactic. I'm not going to lie. And it is criminally short, obviously. But, I mean, for a company that's made some of the best simulation games on Steam, I applaud them trying something different. And for a first attempt, it could be a lot worse. When your worst complaint about a game is that there's just not enough of it, that kind of says something for the game. I really liked it, but just be aware it is, if you're going to buy it, you're going to finish it in under an hour. If you played any Souls-like game, you're gonna smash through this in record time. But with that being said, it's also very, very, very cheap. So, yeah, big thank you to the guys over at Game Hunters. I do hope that I can bring you more of their games. If you do like this, I highly recommend you go and check out their other game, Gunsmith Simulator. It is one of the best games on Steam. But we're going to move on to the next game.